testing out streaming on YouTube Shorts. It's definitely a lot easier than on a laptop. Just much easier to set up. Tonight we got the Sixers, the Hospital Sixers, playing at the Little Caesars Arena against the Detroit Pistons. Should be a good one. If you're wanting the Sixers to tank, that is. The Pistons are ranked number 2 in the league in offensive rebounding percentage, whereas the Sixers are at the bottom of the league in opponent offensive rebounding percentage. So check the injury update, see if we have any new updates with both teams. Who is injured for the Pistons? We got Bobby Clintman. Never heard of him. Karis LeVert is out against the Sixers. Okay, that's actually kind of huge because Karis LeVert never played a bad game against the Sixers. So that's pretty huge. Not going to lie. Ooh, Asar Thompson is out for Thursday's game against the Sixers. Jeez, okay, that's a big loss for them too. Asar Thompson, one of the premier perimeter defenders in the league. Jeez. Okay, well, the Pistons injury report is not nowhere near as egregious, though, as for what the Sixers are going through right now, when you got 75% of their salary cap sitting on the bench tonight. Tyrese Maxey, Embiid, Paul George, all of them are not playing. As well as Kelly Oubre Jr., who recently got some sort of elbow injury, will not be suiting up tonight. Safe to say that the Sixers are the underdogs in this game. What it's going to come down to tonight, if the Pistons dominate the Sixers on the boards, it's pretty much over for them. You know, Cam Payne made he went 8 for 8 from deep. One of the most wild games I've ever seen out of a role player, especially one that came out was playing in frickin' Serbia the past 2 weeks, struggling a little bit, getting back into the NBA, then boom, did not miss a shot, 8 for 8, 32 points. What's going on? Me not being me? Welcome on in. Got the Sixers trying to make something of this season after 75% of their salary cap goes down. So tonight, expect to see a lot of Dalen Terry. Who else? Dalen Terry, Tyrese Martin. I don't know. Expect to see some G Leaguers. That's all I'm saying. Because you got it's basically just VJ Edgecombe and Quentin Grimes. That's pretty much it. We're gonna see more Andre Drummond minutes. Is Jalen Duren gonna dunk over Drummond 12 times? Well, I mean, we do have Drummond coming back to his old team, though. Maybe this will ignite a fire in his belly, make him shoot 8 for 8 from deep like Cam Payne did the other night. So the Pistons, they are, I'd say they would have the advantage given that their best players are playing and they are one of the better rebounding teams in the league, whereas the Sixers are not. So I'd probably give this one to the I'm gonna think of my score prediction. Let me know in the chat what your score prediction for this game is. I'm gonna go with, because that's the thing. The Pistons, they've been on a 4-game. They won their last game, right? Yeah, they won their last game against the Brooklyn Nets, but they lost 4 in a row to the Cavs, Spurs, the Nets again, and the Miami Heat. So you play 3 good teams. What's going on? SGA Sports Talk. What's up? Sixers 145, Pistons 115. That's a hot take. I respect it though, because crazier things have had happened. Like Bam Adebayo dropping 83 points. Jeez. Um, HB, HD, BSB, DB. Feel like I'm at an eye exam right now. Welcome on in. What's up? My prediction is going to be 112, 97 Pistons. I love to be an optimist, but here on NC for 3, we keep things 100. And the fact of the matter is that the Sixers are too depleted. Pistons are too strong, too big, too physical. I think Detroit's going to take care of this one. But you never know. Campaign could transform into Wardell Stephen Curry again. So, and then I don't know, maybe VJ Edgecombe. Grimes dropping 40. That's funny you do mention that, SGA Sports Talk, because when Quentin Grimes played for us last season after we acquired him at the deadline, he did drop, I think, almost 50 points in a win against the Rockets, who they didn't have KD, but they were still one of the better defenses in the league. So that's not a crazy take either. You could, if you're gonna win this game, you're going to need someone to have some crazy stat line, okay? Whether it's VJ, Grimes, Campaign. I'm just looking out for VJ, man. I want to see how he handles this tough Detroit squad, knowing that he's going to be the first option tonight. Because unlike a lot of these other rookies, I guess you could say, other than Dylan Harper, who's playing on arguably the best team in the league, VJ he was playing on a team, as a high draft pick, playing on a team looking to contend for a championship. Now those championship dreams have pretty much disintegrated. Yet VJ, he has had a great rookie season. I liked watching him. Just pretty much from the jump. Had the most points in a rookie debut. All of his criticisms from college, you could definitely see them in terms of his a little bit shaky of a handle. Yet it really wasn't as bad as what the naysayers were analyzing with VJ's game. He definitely has an NBA skill set. He definitely has star potential. I'm a big fan of your content. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I love streaming games. Just have been a little busy lately. But I'm glad you're in here. Welcome on in, and we'll see what's going on. Well, thank you for subbing as well. I just got the notification. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, SGA Sports Talk. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everyone else in here too. Be sure to hit that like. Help me out a lot. Yeah, so we got Kay Cunningham, Marcus Sasser, Duncan Robinson, Tobias Harris, and Jalen Duren. Your starting lineup for the Pistons. We'll see what happens. We'll be here to give our reactions, some thoughts, do some Q&A in the chat. I'm surprised that there are even people in here in the first place. I really like your attire. You look like Uncle Sam. That's a new one. That's a new one for sure. Okay. Jalen Duren. Well, that's a pretty cool pregame ritual, just hanging on the rim. Justin Edwards, who, by the way, has the second lowest net rating in the entire NBA. I'm not trying to be a hater, but we have to keep it 100 here. We give top tier analysis, commentary, play-by-play talk. We do our best, man. So out here for the Sixers, we got Barlow doing the jump ball. You got Watford out there as Grimes, VJ. Well, soon to be campaign. You should wear a red, white, and blue patriotic hat. Maybe on the 4th of July. Okay, here we go. Cade Cunningham guarded by Justin Edwards. Cade gets right past. Okay, this game's already over, bro. Why is Nick Nurse putting Justin Edwards on Cade Cunningham? Cade's gonna cook him. Justin Edwards is one of the worst defenders I've ever seen. VJ kicks at the Grimes in the corner. Clank. Jalen Doran grabs the board. Here we got Tobias Harris gets right past Watford, kicks at the Robinson in the corner. Clank. Tobias Harris, offensive rebound. Oh, Edwards gets it. Gets it to VJ. VJ in transition, going, attacking Sasser. Can't get the bank shot to go, but Grimes fighting for it, and it gets called out of bounds. Detroit basketball. Nick Nurse makes the worst decisions ever. I agree with that. If he can't plan around Neemias Queta, he's not going to plan around the best players in the league, man. This is disgusting how Justin Edwards is on Cade Cunningham. This is a disaster. This is unacceptable. Tobias, splash over Dominic Barlow. Pistons up by 4 to start this one. Grimes to Barlow. Hands it off to Edwards. Screen by Barlow. Barlow rolls. Lowers that shoulder into Cade Cunningham and gets it. Dominic Barlow, first one on the board for the 76ers. Doran hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Oh my gosh, Robinson just threw a sick lob. Alley-oop to Jalen Doran. Justin Edwards getting beat by the dribble again off the dribble. All right, VJ guarded by Sasser. Edgecombe. Stonewalled by Sasser, cannot get by him and loses out of bounds. The Detroit Pistons are one of the worst basketball teams in the standings, and the Sixers have to find a way to blow this Pistons team out of the water. Dude, the Pistons are the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. The Pistons maybe 10 years ago, sure, but this is a new Pistons squad, man. Okay. Oh, Watford bullying Tobias Harris. Sasser drives in on Edgecombe. Can't get past him. Tobias pulls up from deep. Clank. Tobias Harris trying to have a revenge game, and Justin Edwards gets smacked in the face. Seems like that foul's going to be on Duncan Robinson. It's his first, team's first. Or was it, yeah, Edwards got the rebound. No, it wasn't Robinson. I guess it was Duran that smacked him or something. Oh, yeah, flicked his finger into his eye as he was corralling that rebound. And Justin Edwards coming out of the game. Who we're going to see? Who's Nick Nurse going to put in? I got Watford running point. Who is that? Who is that? That's Dalen Terry. Okay. So we got Dalen Terry. Gets it to Grimes. So we got Grimes up top, guarded by Cunningham. Watford flicks it to Grimes. Grimes to VJ in the corner. VJ drives baseline. Hop step over Sasser. Can't get it to go. Dalen Terry fighting for the rebound. Scrambling with it for Duncan Robinson. Goes out of bounds. Pistons will get the possession. Doran, guarded by Barlow, hands it off to Harris. Top of the key. Harris to Sasser. Dalen sets the flare screen. Harris drives all the way in. Can't get it. Doesn't even hit the rim. Barlow in transition. Being aggressive. Can't get the bank. Oh, but VJ comes diving in off the baseline for the putback dunk. And out of bounds, Pistons ball. If you were to go to a Philadelphia 76ers game at the Wells Fargo Center, which player's jersey would you buy from the team store? That's an interesting one because I have a VJ jersey, I have a Embiid one, I have a Maxey one, I have a Paul George one for some reason. I gotta think about that. Cunningham spins on Terry, gets to Harris for three. Splash. Tobias Harris revenge game, man. Tobias Harris revenge game. I've yet to get a Iverson jersey, the black ones that they had this season, so I'll probably get one of Maxey. What's going on? Kane, welcome on in, man. Maxey is so underrated, or Macy. You typed in Macy, but I'm assuming you meant Maxey. That's facts. Barlow from deep. Clank. This team has no shooters. Duncan Robinson gets it over to Sasser. Sasser trying to cross up Terry. Duncan Robinson blows past Grimes. Got it to Doran off the roll, and Doran got fouled. Welcome on in to everyone tuning on in. Appreciate you being in here. Make sure to hit that like. Helps me out a lot. Yeah, Robinson hit Doran with that pocket pass, and now he's shooting free throws. Greeny Green, what's up, man? No shooter, no rim runners. Yeah, this team has never really embraced the three-point shot as much as I've wanted them to. It's a shame because you need floor spacers next to Embiid, or really any superstar, honestly. You need guys who could shoot the rock consistently. The Sixers have never really had that. Everyone goes back to that 2019 roster being so awesome. Their only real shooter was what? JJ Redick? But that starting lineup of Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, Embiid, and Jimmy Butler, four pretty much non-shooters. They could, like Embiid could hit a three occasionally, but you can rely on him to be, consistent with that. Duncan Robinson going right to the rack, finishes off Barlow. When did Duncan Robinson become a premier slasher in the NBA? This dude should be just standing in the corner. And Grimes loses it. Okay, Cunningham in transition gets fouled. Yep, Sixers they don't have shooters. They have no shooters. Other than Maxey, I guess. VJ. I'm actually curious to see what VJ is shooting from deep this season. I mean, it's a lot better. It's a lot better than what everyone thought, I think. At least what I thought. I don't want to speak for everyone else. VJ shooting 36% from deep on 6 attempts a game. So I like the volume. I like his confidence. I think he had more threes in his NBA debut than Ben Simmons had in his entire NBA career. Isn't that fascinating? As Cade Cunningham drills those free throws. Sixers only scored 6 points in the first quarter so far. Taylor cannot talk. Terry loses it. Tobias Harris down the lane. Can't keep it in his hands. Got Quentin Grimes. Guarded by Doran. Grimes pulls up from deep. Clank. Oh! Cade Cunningham. Almost got the board, but he lost it. Fumbled it. You're one of the most loyal Philadelphia 76ers content creators on YouTube, and you really bleed the red, white, and blue. Blue, white, and red. Let's go Sixers. Beat the Pistons. I appreciate it. Grew up watching the Sixers. Love this team. And, it's a lot of fun. Philadelphia 76ers rookie VJ Edgecombe is shooting approximately, 35.8. 32 from deep. Yeah. VJ is, he's definitely surpassed all expectations, at least my expectations as a rookie. If there's one thing I got to give Nick Nurse is that he trusted VJ since day one. And VJ is a Nick Nurse type of player. He is hyper athletic, hustles, does all the dirty work. Yet, the rest of the roster really aren't Nick Nurse players. You think we would be a better team if we took Con Knipple? Look, Greeny Green, the thing about the Sixers is that you can talk all you want, not like you specifically, but like Sixers fans in general. We can talk all we want about the front office making this move, that move for this role player or whatever, making this draft pick. At the end of the day, it's all about your best players being healthy. It's all about Joel Embiid being healthy. If Embiid is not healthy, you have nothing. You have no shot of contending whatsoever. But I mean, on your original question about Con Knipple, I don't really, I just don't know if anything would change. Now, Con Knipple is a beast. He is ridiculous. He broke the rookie 3-point record. He's already one of the best players in the league, honestly. One of the best offensive players in the league. He is a fantastic player. And a shooter as well. We were talking about shooters, and Con Knipple is as pretty much as good of a shooter as you can get. He's pretty much like the next Klay Thompson, really. Better than Klay was when he was a rookie. So I've been watching a lot of Hornets basketball. Hornets are a fun team to watch. But yeah, I mean, it all depends on your best players being healthy, and then we can talk about the roster. I would have been fine if they took Khan. I think this was a stacked draft class. I'm glad they didn't take Ace Bailey. I mean, Ace hasn't even been having a bad rookie year either. It's just that, you have VJ, Khan, Cedric Coward, a lot of those other rookies being a lot better. Colin Murray Boyles. I really liked your logo for your YouTube channel, and why is it called NZ for 3? The NZ are my initials, and for 3 is for 3 points. Con Knipple was in the 2026 3-point contest as a part of the NBA. Yeah, All-Star Saturday night. So is Maxey. Yeah, Con Knipple's legit. He is legit. And he's probably the best thing to happen to that Hornets franchise ever. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how those rookies develop. It's definitely a really exciting rookie class. We got Watford powering his way through. Cunningham got the layup. Finally, the Sixers score again. Kay Cunningham gets it to Duncan Robinson. Oh, Grimes intercepts the pass that was intended for Doran. Down low, Barlow to Grimes. Pulls up from the left wing. Grimes is 0 for 12 from deep row. But we had Barlow with the putback. I don't really know how to feel about Dominic Barlow, man. I guess we'll get more into it during a timeout or something. Cunningham gets the hook shot. 19-10, Pistons lead. Grimes to Watford. Watford drives in on Robinson. You got to take that. VJ right into the lane, floats it up, can't get it. Tobias Harris with the rebound. Finds Cunningham. Cunningham looking to go in transition. Cunningham gets it to Duncan Robinson in the corner. Can't cash in the 3. Down Terry at the board. Here comes Dominic Barlow. Guarded by Saucer. Barlow. To Terry. Gets it to Watford. Trendon Watford. Uses that Barlow screen. Fakes the roll. Pass roll. It's the Barlow just gets swatted by Doran. And then Robinson pulls up in transition. Got it. That's a killer, man. Those transition 3s. VJ Edgecombe. Right to the lane. God, can't get it, man. There's one thing I got to criticize VJ for. It's his shooting at the rim. Has not been. I mean, and this is all expected out of rookies. It's like, what, 20 years old? I'm older than VJ Edgecombe. Isn't that crazy? Got VJ. Makes the first free throw. Yeah, we're gonna look up VJ Edgecombe shooting at the rim. If you were to go to a 76ers meet and greet event, which player would you like to meet and get an autograph from? That's another good one. I'm gonna go with VJ. Seems like a very down to earth guy, super chill. I mean, everyone's probably gonna say like Max or an Embiid or something, but yeah, I'm gonna go with VJ. Oh, Cameron Payne gets it to zips it to Jabari Walker off the cut. Extending Barlow wasn't necessary. As Edwards gets the steal, gets fouled. Greeny, I think they did that because players on two-way contracts can only play 50 games. So I think the Sixers were expecting that they were going to make the playoffs. Playoffs. So that's probably why they gave Barlow that extension or converted his two-way contract to a standard one. Would you become a season ticket holder for the Sixers realizing you're a massive diehard fan? No way. No, not at all. No. I would not become a season ticket holder. Because they don't. It's a different team every night. You know what I mean? Embiid's out, Paul George out. It's always something with them being injured. Plus, I probably wouldn't even be able to afford it. But if I was able to, I probably wouldn't hold season tickets. If they were more consistent health wise, got the ball out of bounds. Pistons will retain the possession. Cunningham. Ooh, getting clamped up by VJ. Ooh, he missed it. Good defense, VJ. Let's go. Edgecombe. Oh, driving in on. I can't finish it. VJ, you had potential for a great highlight right there. You have to finish that, bro. Burping everywhere, dude. Cam Payne inbounding the ball. Gets it to VJ. Guarded by Cunningham. Jabari Walker, great screen. Got VJ free. Got him on the switch to Isaiah Stewart. Cam Payne pulls it up. Oh, almost got it in and out. Cunningham on Terry. Gets it to, who is that again? Oh, Ron Holland. Ron Holland's been getting some run this season. If you were to become a season ticket holder for the Sixers, they start, and they go up to $100,000. That's a little bit too much, man. I'll stick in the nosebleeds. I've sat in like section 201 before. It was an awesome experience for sure, but given this team's limited availability or inconsistent availability night in night out, I don't think I can take that financial investment. We got Cam Payne to VJ. VJ blows past two Pistons, gets to Terry in the corner. Edgecombe, guarded by Isaiah Stewart, has a mismatch. Got it to Edwards. Pulls up from the top of the key. Can't get it. Cunningham just barrels his way to the rack. Got the layup. Pistons up 10, 26-16. Cam Payne. Gets it to Terry to Jabari Walker, top of the key. Splash. Jabari Walker from deep. Cuts the lead down to 7. Next getting stiff too. Yeah, Cage just way too big for Cam Payne, man. So, okay, I wanted to see how much VJ was shooting at the rim. VJ is shooting. Okay, yeah. So VJ's taken around 4 attempts at the rim per game, shooting 58%. That's in the 19th percentile, so not that good. I like that he is aggressive going to the basket, just isn't converting on those shots as much as you would like him to. I like Walker better than Barlow, better shooter and rebounder. I think, yeah, Walker has definitely been better than Barlow, at least more impactful as of late. They're still just both mediocre rebounders, though. They're not getting significant minutes on these other teams. Yeah, it's just by nature of the Sixers spending so much money on 3 players, they can't fill out the roster with anyone else. Got 4 people up in here. What's up? Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new around here. I appreciate it. Morey is very uncreative. I mean, all he's been known for is trading for James Harden and just stacking up on big names. And as a result, a lot of those rosters the Sixers have had these past couple seasons have just been so bare bones compared to the rest of the league. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with Daryl Morey. I don't know if they're going to. They did give him an extension. I do remember that. I don't know when though. I think it was in 2023. I don't know how long that extension was. So if they were to fire him this season, they would still be paying him. I want them to clean house. This team needs new blood. I'm done. I'm done with Morey. I'm done with Nick Nurse. Tired of them wasting young talent, and then this young talent going to other teams and balling out. So yeah, Kevin Herter to Harris. Tries back it down. VJ back to Herter from deep. Can't get it to go. Got the offensive rebound. Tobias goes in. Cannot convert on that layup. Typical Tobias Harris going soft at the rack. And Edwards cuts. Oh! Almost tried to slam it over Stewart, but can't. I agree. Everyone can go Brand too. You're mentioning Elton Brand. I don't know about Elton Brand either. I like that he made moves. He was I guess training for Jimmy Butler was creative. I just I don't really know how much influence he actually had in the franchise though. At this point, I put Skeb on the floor. Facts. What's going on, Beast? Welcome on in. Seabass, what's up? Any chance Cam Payne can continue what he had going last game? As much as I would love him to turn into Steph Curry again, I don't think so. I mean, going 8 for 8 from 3 is pretty difficult. And the Pistons are a much better team than the Memphis Grizzlies. I couldn't name half of the players on the Grizzlies. They look like 2K generated players, in all honesty. I mean, the Sixers have 2K generated players on the court, too. And they have Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's playing minutes in the year 2026. Who has Cam Payne? Gets the high bank shot layup. Ron Holland gets a Dystar Stewart. Back to Holland, who cuts and gets hacked. And 1. And now the Pistons are up 7. with 1 minute 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They are playing Kyle Lowry in the year 2026. That tells you everything you need to know about the competency of this front office. Okay. Campaign bringing the ball up. Guarded by Holland. Justin Edwards. Campaign pulls up. Oh, splash! Let's go. Campaign from the right wing. Cuts the deficit down to 5, but we got Holland. Gets it to Harris. To Herter in the corner. Back to Harris on the low block. Trying to bully Justin Edwards. Tobias. Oh, finds a cutting Isaiah Stewart. That was nice. Justin Edwards is one of the worst defenders I've ever seen. Just getting bullied. Campaign again from deep. Can't get it to go. You know, I'll be entertained if this entire game and the entire Sixers offense just evolves into Campaign and VJ chucking up threes. I will not mind that. Stewart, entry pass into Harris. Yeah, let's go. Tobias get clamped up by VJ. And VJ loses sight of his man, and Tobias drains it from the corner. Does this team practice? They seriously don't practice. They just ball watch the entire game. Okay. Are we going to call a play? Or is it just going to be Campaign dribbling it at the logo? No one's doing anything. Then Campaign gets bodied by Beef Stew. And it's going to the line for 2. If I was a Philadelphia 76ers public address announcer, if you made a 3, I would say NZ for 3. Exactly. Yeah, man. Rolls off the tongue well. Speaking of PA announcer, Matt Cord, legendary Sixers PA announcer, should announce his retirement. The Sixers are so bad, they made their PA announcer want to quit. But we're not quitting. I haven't uploaded in like 4 months. I was stuck in the Ben Simmons fishing boat. But I'm back. I'm back on the mainland. This is the longest first quarter of my entire life. Campaign at the line. Got the second free throw. Sixers down by 9 points. Tobias, guarded by Walker, gets past Walker. Ooh, swiped by Payne, out of bounds. Are they seriously going to the commercial break? There's like 5 seconds left in the quarter. Unless it's over. Because I have my light, my studio light, kind of covering the clock a bit. So I think that's the end of the first quarter. Adam Hurley, score please. Yeah, you're not going to be scoring much when you have Dalen Terry and I know who else is Kyle Lowry on the court. Welcome on in, though. That's crazy. The Sixers are playing Kyle Lowry. Can you read my comment? Oh, yeah, what'd you say? After that, I would say NZ drains a 3 from the corner, and it's getting hot in here in this game. That's what I would say if you're actually playing for the Sixers. Yeah, man. The Sixers could use some shooters. I'll try and get in the I'll try and get on the court and hoist some, and then they can sign me to a 10-day contract. I mean, the Sixers, they're just pulling dudes off the street at this point, putting them in Sixers jerseys, right? Just like it was last season. You remember Alex Reese? Alex Reese. Who else? I don't even know. Who else was on that team? So are you hoping the Sixers lose most of these games so they don't make the playoffs? Only way something will happen in that front office. That's exactly what I'm saying, Seabass. Those are my exact thoughts. If the Sixers are going to have any serious changes, it needs to hit Josh Harris where it hurts. That's his pocketbook. They missed the playoffs 2 years in a row, spending all this money, that something's got to change. I do not want them to make the playoffs. I want to watch actual competent basketball teams compete for the championship. Why did that turn on? Okay. So how the Eastern Conference is lined up right now, they're most likely going to be in the play-in tournament, which hopefully they don't win, because if they don't win the play-in tournament, they not only get out of the playoffs, but they have a very slim chance of getting the number one pick, because then they'll be basically in the last spot in the draft lottery. I think then after that, they'll have like a 9% chance of getting a top 4 pick. So that would be my preferred route for the rest of the season. You fire Daryl Morey, you fire Nick Nurse. You got to clean house. It's enough of this. So what do we do going forward? How do we get rid of Paul George? That's a great question. You can't. Put yourself in the shoes of another NBA general manager. Why would you trade for a guy making $50+ million a year who, number one, barely plays, is barely on the court, and when he is on the court, he does not play like a max player? Dylan Brooks is better than Paul George. He's making a lot less money. Bro, PG cooked us. He scammed us, bro. Scammed us big time. All right, we're at the beginning of the second quarter. Cam Payne bringing the ball up. We got Payne, Lowry, Watford, Grimes, Barlow. Oh my gosh, dude. This lineup. Watford gets switched on to Herter. Puts up the shot on the baseline. That was a terrible shot. Misses it, obviously, and then we got a whistle. Pistons ball. Kay Cunningham. Gets free of Grimes. Dumps it off to Isaiah Stewart, who got the and one because he was being guarded by Kyle Lowry. This team's defense. What is Kyle Lowry doing guarding Isaiah Stewart? Here's the play-by-play commentary if you're playing for the Sixers, and B to NZ, back to VJ to NZ. NZ shoots the three-point basket, and that is good. NZ is lighting up from three-point range. Facts. That's me in 2K my career. All right, so we got Terry Johnson, a.k.a. Campaign. The Watford backing down. Holland gets it to Barlow from deep. Barlow! Splash! Dominic Barlow from the corner. That's what we need from Barlow if he's going to continue to be an NBA player. He needs to develop a three-point shot. I like he's getting these reps in. Stewart to Herter from deep. He got it. You're leaving professional basketball players wide open, Nick Nurse. Are you trying to get fired, bro? Do you think Maxey just waits for PG and MB contracts to run out before he asks for a trade? That's a good point, Greeny. And that is a point that not enough Sixers fans are talking about. Tyrese Maxey wants to win. And if the Sixers keep doing this nonsense by overpaying dudes who barely play basketball, who are part-time NBA players, of course he's going to try and ask out, especially with his agent, Rich Paul, who really likes to stand up for his clients, per se. Kevin Herter from the corner again. He drains it. Sixers down 15. They do not guard basketball players. Dudes are putting up practice shots. Out of our current roster of 2K generated players, who would you actually want to keep going forward, and who's got to go? Everyone's got to go. Oh, Campaign takes the chart. Oh, block and foul. So who would I keep? Because I think the guy's right here, because Kelly Oubre's contract expires after this season. I do want to bring him back. I do like continuity, and I do like Kelly as a role player. So I would bring Kelly Oubre back. Grimes, I think I'm fine letting Quentin Grimes go. If he's asking for too much money, he was asking for a whole lot of money last season. Thank goodness the Sixers did not give him that. Did not give him that fat contract. So I'm iffy on Grimes. Barlow. Well, yeah, Kyle Lowry, you can go. Why are we wasting a roster spot on a 60-year-old? Do all these other teams, are these other teams, the Spurs, are they playing geriatric NBA players? I don't think so. I don't think the Pistons are either. So no, it's just ridiculous. If Kyle Lowry wants to coach, then go put on, I don't know, a suit and tie or something, or a quarter zip, because NBA coaches don't wear suits and ties anymore, and just become an assistant coach. I do want to yeah, I guess I'll keep Kelly. Everyone else I don't mind. Dembona, I guess we'll keep him too, because they do need a backup center. Oh, Andre Drummond can go too. Dude sucks. He's washed. I'm sorry. All right, man. So things are pretty much going as expected. Sixers getting cooked. 47-30. I would be a great public address announcer for the Sixers because I have so much energy and enthusiasm. I would hype everyone up in that arena. Well, SGA Sports Talk, I was what's the website called? Oh, I was reading an article in Crossing Broad today, and that apparently they're doing tryouts for the PA announcer. So now's your shot, man. We cut Jared Butler, traded Jared McCain, and re-signed Lowry. I like Jared. I thought Jared Butler was decent. I don't know why they traded a first round pick for him. That was really dumb. So was trading Jared McCain. Yet I could rant for hours about how dumb the Jared McCain trade was. It, McCain is balling with the Thunder right now. That's where we're gonna start. We're gonna talk about how great he's playing with the Thunder. He's playing solid rotation minutes for arguably the best team in the league. Nick Nurse found no use for him whatsoever. No creativity in involving him in the offense. Just stick him in the corner. You had Doc Rivers pretty much not exile Isaiah Joe out of Philly just because he wasn't getting playing time and more released him. Yeah, the same thing too. You have the coach limiting the player's potential and not utilizing his skill set properly because they have no idea what they're doing when it comes to running effective offenses and bringing the most out of their players. Jared McCain was a talented basketball player. And what kind of infuriates me more is that Morey said that they traded him at his highest value. What did you get? You got a bag of goldfish and a freaking pack of graham crackers, bro. Animal crackers. Unflavored ones, too. Oh, my gosh. And Kate Cunningham throws a sick lob to Ron Holland. Uh, oh, man. Did I say 47-30? Oh, my gosh. My NBA app is way ahead of us, so I'm sorry for spoiling. Kevin Herter, pump fake on Grimes, pulls up. Can't get it to go. Ron Holland gets the offensive rebound. Back to Herter. Javonte Green for three. Can't get it. Grimes drives in on Green, backing down Green. Stops on his pivot foot. Out to Campaign. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Payne, step back three in the corner. Oh! Splash! Cameron Payne, the flamethrower. Holland, top of the key three. Clank. Oh. Yeah, got off the top of the backboard. Morey has done more for OKC than he's done for the Sixers. Facts. What good candidates are there to be our next head coach after we fire Nurse? It's a good question. A lot of good questions. I personally don't think anyone on the Sixers' current assistant coaching staff is going to make a difference. I just don't know too much about them. However, there is one coach that I want to bring back to the NBA, particularly for the Sixers, and that's Mike D'Antoni. Known for his offensive craftsmanship, getting the most out of star guards. Oh man, yeah, Doran bounced past Ron Holland, got the layup. 49-35 Pistons. Campaign into Watford on the roll. Watford to Beauchamp for three. Can't get it. Marjon Beauchamp's in the game. And K throws it out of bounds. Look, I don't like Nick Nurse. I want Nick Nurse to get fired. The thing is, at the end of the day, the top priority for this team is their stars being healthy. And then everything is really less relevant. Grimes from deep. Clank. Grimes crashing in for the offensive rebound. Oh, gets it down. Terry. And one. Oh, wait, was that Beauchamp? Dude, they all look the same. I can't even. That was Marjon Beauchamp. Okay. Yeah, Grimes. Shot the three, got in for the offensive rebound. Got blocked by K. Yeah, it was Beauchamp. Man, it looks kind of like Dan Terry, man. Both got the braids. Beauchamp converts on that and one free throw. And we got an 11-point game. Sixers going on a bit of a run in the second. And, yeah, Isaiah Stewart rolls again. Sixers cannot play defense. VJ to the rack. Gets it to Beauchamp in the corner. Beauchamp trying to drive baseline. Loses his handle. Who is this? We got a 3-second violation. I don't have the audio on, so I have no idea what the commentators were saying. Grimes gets the freebie. That was good. Why the heck does my TV just turn on randomly? Is my TV possessed or something? Okay, so Pistons get the rebound off a Sixers miss. Why does it keep doing that? Okay. And Ron Holland gets it. I can't focus. I don't know why my TV keeps turning on. All right, we got Grimes on Holland. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's Denise Jenkins. My fault. Do PG and Embiid even go to any games when they're injured? I feel like I ever only see Maxey on the bench. Yeah, Embiid's too busy playing FIFA, and Paul George is too busy fiddling with his podcast equipment or something. Paul George probably isn't even in the state of Pennsylvania. He's probably in LA or something. Green pump fake in the corner. Can't get it. Doran gets the offensive rebound. This is what we're talking about, man. Second chance points. Edgecombe right past Jenkins. He gets fouled. VJ has been a little quiet. Still being aggressive, though. VJ Edgecombe at the line for two. Got the first. And Paul George does not care, man. He does not care. He got that contract. Knew this was the last one of his careers. Like, yeah, I don't know. I could just be a part-time NBA player. Robinson to Green for three. Got it. And the foul. The Sixers lead the NBA. I don't know if this is a real stat, but they have to lead the NBA in 3-point fouls. Because we're constantly playing this help-heavy scheme, these dudes are constantly scrambling in rotation. And always have to do these rough closeouts on shooters. Green gets that free throw. Grimes all the way in and gets an and one. Quentin Grimes being aggressive. He's heading to the line as the first half is near its conclusion. We got 5:23 left to go. Quentin Grimes, 15 points in each of his last 4 games. 20.5 points per game in that span. It seems like Grimes is just simply more effective when he's commanding the entire offense. Yeah, when you put him in a rotational role, less shots, he's really just not as effective. Especially offensively and floor spacing wise. Grimes, Pistons miss a shot, by the way. Grimes goes into the rack. Got it. But Denise Jenkins, guarded by Beauchamp. Jenkins off to Harris. Harris left wide open. Didn't take the shot, though. Didn't want that long, too. Guarded by Grimes. Grimes playing good defense. Harris can't get into Grimes. Oh, Harris! Can't get it. Tried shooting over Grimes. Could not get it to go. It was great defense. Tobias Harris could not move. And Grimes is a pretty stocky guy, too. So he's definitely the type of defender you want on Tobias Harris. Tobias to Robinson. Paul in the game. Duncan Robinson to Jenkins from deep. Can't get it with the shot clock running too late. Beauchamp from deep. Got it. Marjan Beauchamp from downtown. Got 4 minutes left to go. Sixers, they're making this a game now. Making this a game. Jenkins, fakes out VJ with the hezzy, but passed it out of bounds. It was intended for Paul Reed. Sixers will get the ball. 4 minutes left. So Sixers, they were seemed like they were getting blown out, but they've been fighting since. Really being aggressive going to the basket. Barlow cuts down the baseline, slams it, and the Pistons call a timeout. The Detroit Pistons letting the Sixers back into this one, man. I'm liking the way Barlow is trying to get active on offense, especially when it comes to finishing plays. Getting those passing opportunities for his teammates. It's good stuff. I like Barlow. I really liked Barlow at the beginning of the season. His pressure on the glass was amazing. He was being so aggressive on the boards, getting offensive rebounds, really just being an anchor on the boards for the Sixers. And I was thinking, this is the type of guy this team has needed for years next to Embiid. A player who is going to get on the court and do one thing: get rebounds. and be well, two things: play decent enough defense and get rebounds, be feisty on the boards. That's what Barlow was doing at the beginning of the season. Then he kind of tailed off a bit, I'm not going to lie, especially on the glass, too. He doesn't have a good defensive rebounding percentage. Neither does Walker or Bona. I still see it, though. I still see Dominic Barlow having the tools to really be a decent rotation player. I just wish that he was a little bit more consistent with his intensity on the glass. What's going on? 5 people up in here, 4 likes. More than I expected, man. Welcome on in. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new around here. Appreciate it. So, yeah, my score prediction, it was 97 to 112 Pistons, I think. That was my score prediction. I'm liking the Sixers fight thus far, though. I'd say they're playing better than they were a couple of nights ago against the frickin' Grizzlies. Yeah, here, let's go look up Don Barlow's defensive rebounding rate. I'm gonna go on Data Baller. I'm gonna select Sixers. I think it's advanced. We got defensive rebounding percentage. Which category is it in? 6 factor, right? No. I was looking at it the other day. And my point is, I want to get the exact numbers on what Barlow. Oh, there we go. Okay. So Andre Drummond has a 26% defensive rebounding rate. That's 96th percentile in the league. That's literally all he's good at. It's not. His stats may say he's a good rebounder, but when you actually look at the game, it's only because he's just a big body and the ball just tends to gravitate towards him. It's not because of any positional advantage that he creates for himself. All these other smarter centers who are more agile and have better reflexes destroy him. Duncan Robinson from 3. Splash. Just Edwards bounce pass to Edgecombe. Edwards to Beauchamp. Grimes from downtown. Clank. I don't know. What is Quentin Grimes' shooting percentage in this game? Like from 3. It feels like he has not made a single 3 in this game. Sasser to Cade. Back to Sasser, left wing to Robinson. Cunningham. Dumps it off to B-ball. Paul gets it. Gets the bank shot. Pistons up by 12, 64-52. 2:45 left to go in the first half. VJ took Edwards back to VJ, top of the key, guarded by Sasser. Beauchamp looks to set the screen. VJ step back 3. Can't get it to fall. Justin Edwards with the tip in. There we go. Edwards steals it from Kane off the inbound, slams it for 2. Justin Edwards with the hustle play. Sasser to put B-ball Paul. Paul Reed trying to cross up. Barlow throws it up. Didn't even hit the rim. We got a foul on the floor. Yeah, that's a great steal by Edwards. Don Barlow gets to VJ. VJ to Grimes. Grimes to Barlow on the elbow. Swings to VJ in the corner. Clank. Kay Cunningham, step back. Can't get it to fall. VJ with the rebound. Tries to get the Grimes in transition. Grimes getting to the rack. Gets it to Beauchamp following him. Got it. Got the lay. Who's your MVP? It's interesting given that Jokic, SGA, and Wemby are actually pretty close to hitting the limit for the amount of games that you have to play to be eligible for awards. I'd say it'd be SGA. I think with just how good the Thunder are and that insane stats that he's putting up, they're probably going to give to him again. Grimes, step back midi, got it. It's usually how they do it with MVP. It's the best player on the best team. And I mean, just Jokic, though, year after year, he is the entire Denver Nuggets franchise. I mean, the Nuggets are a legit G League team without him. So I might honestly have to give to Jokic. Okay, Tobias Harris goes to the rack, got the N1. You can make a good argument. I think you can make a good argument for Jokic. They're probably going to give the SGA, though. I mean, yeah, Jokic is averaging a triple-double. Then again, Shea. Yeah, Shea, 32, 5 and 7. Can't argue with those numbers either, and he's having one of the most efficient scoring seasons of all time. That's a tough one, man. I mean, I probably get to Shea too. I mean, you're picking at hairs, but SGA is also a great defender. Sixers lose out of bounds. Pistons ball. If those guys do become eligible, who are you giving it to? Of all three of them, got it. Might have to go with Kay Cunningham, honestly. With how much the Pistons depend on him, and Paul Reed gets the reverse layup to end the half. At halftime, we got the Sixers down 60-69. Nice. We're at the half. Yeah, it's a sick reverse layup by Paul Reed. Not gonna lie. It's good to see Paul Reed getting minutes on a good team. Damn, the Bills just signed C.J. Gardner-Johnson to a 1-year deal. For all my football fans. I like C.J. Gardner-Johnson. That's a good move for Buffalo. All right, at the half, we're gonna go over the box score. Dude, okay, the ESPN website is ridiculous. We're going to NBA.com instead. At the half, we got Dominic Barlow leading all scorers with 11. Well, for the Sixers at least. For the Pistons, we got Duncan Robinson with 11, Tobias Harris with 11. How much are the Sixers getting out rebounded by? We got 25 to. Sixers are actually keeping up with the Pistons rebounding wise. Only getting out rebounded by 2. see. I changed some settings real quick. All right, stay tuned. I'm going to be right back. I've returned. All right, we got the Sixers down by 9. So at least they're keeping it competitive. That's all we want. We just want an entertaining basketball game at the end of the day. Barlow had 11 points. A lot of great cuts to the basket. A lot of possessions where he's creating his own shot. I'm going to check some of the highlights that they're posting on X. Of course, it's not loading. It was just right when they were putting Justin Edwards on Kate Cunningham, I thought we were just going to be in for a doozy. Yeah. And then just all the ball watching defensively, too. I mean, just everyone. I'm watching the halftime right now. Literally everyone's looking at Kate. Leaving Tobias wide open. Leaving Herder wide open. Ugh. Yeah, VJ, 6 points. 1 for 8 from the field. Not the best outing for VJ so far. Yo, we are 2 subscribers away from 800. Let's get there, man. We're so close. We're almost there. Duncan Robinson, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Why isn't this one play loading? My favorite play of the game so far. Let me think. I gotta say it was the one where we had Justin Edwards threading the needle to Dominic Barlow down the baseline. I'm just watching it again on what the Sixers account post on X. Or maybe I'm watching it now that I'm watching the VJ tip and dunk again. That was nice. That was the only shot he made. Whew. We are currently at halftime, reacting to the Sixers going up against the Pistons. But they've been holding their own so far. They've been holding their own. Definitely a good effort so far. We'll see what they'll be able to do in the dreaded third quarter, where, by the way, they are 30th in points per game, field goal percentage. I think opponent field goal percentage, too. Just the worst third quarter team in NBA history. What's going on? Good morning to everyone who's new here. So waiting for the second half to start up again. Grimes 3 for 10, 0 for 5. He really did play himself out of that contract, now didn't he? He really did play himself out of that contract. Seeing what's going on social media. Got people hating on social media already, too. Dude said VJ isn't that good. 6 points and a half while being the first option shows his limitations. Limited upside revealed. Sad state of affairs in Philadelphia. Or maybe he's just 20 years old going up against the best defense in the league, playing with Wawa employees. That could also be it. But I mean, yeah, I'm definitely not playing well, I'd say. No diss to Wawa employees either. I'm just making a crude analogy. Tatum sits out versus Thunder amid Lou Dort jokes. What? The Celtics listed Tatum out for their matchup with the Red Hot Thunder, who are on a 5-game win streak and chasing a 7th straight victory, led by SGA, scoring a record-tying 126 game 20-point streak. Oh, I heard about that recently. He beat Wilt in that category. Man, I mean, when you're being that consistent, you're getting compared to Wilt Chamberlain. You're doing something right. Man. Thoughts on Bam's historic night? It's I did not get to watch all of it. I did tune in towards the end because I was watching the Celtics Spurs and they put the game on NBC towards the end of the third quarter. I did watch him break 83 when he passed Kobe. It was awesome. Everyone's talking about everyone's whining and moaning about the free throws he took and all of that. Like you're gonna have to take a lot of shots if you're gonna score that many points. Like you're gonna have some crazy stat lines. And look at the Wizards. Look at that Wizards roster. They cannot defend anybody. Of course, they had to hack someone as physical as Bam. I think he shot really well from three as well. So 83 points is 83 points. So I didn't expect Bam Adebayo to be the player to do it, not in the slightest. Yet still, it's wild. People are just hating. Like you just go down that Wizards roster. They're trying to tank for AJ DeBansta. They can't play defense. Of course, they had to foul him the entire game. So yeah, it was awesome. I am interested those who's going to be the next player to have some type of crazy explosion. I mean, you never really know. I mean, Malachi Flynn. I bet no one in this stream even knows who that is. Malachi Flynn had 50 points once. Framed McRib, what's up, man? Welcome on in. Sixers' favorite third quarter is next. That is right. The Sixers, who are, I think, ranked 30th in the league in third quarter points per game, field goal percentage, I think opponent points per game. It's coming up next. We'll see if the Sixers are going to be able to survive the third. I mean, I don't even expect them to win it. Just don't get outscored by 15 points, If you're gonna win this game, if the Sixers are gonna win this game, they need to at least survive this third quarter. If they let the Pistons explode, go on some crazy run, it's over. Bro, you can't get Mac McClung and get an NBA contract. From what I see, he's always solid. Yes, Mac McClung. I remember like the 2022 season, he was playing for the Lakers, I think. He was playing on the Sixers too. He won a dunk competition on the Sixers. Oh wait, no, he was on the. Damn, I thought he was on the Lakers. Yeah, it was on the Lakers. Yeah, he just can't do anything except dunk. Honestly, I mean, he'd definitely be a human highlight reel. I mean, what? Okay, he in the 2 games he played with the Sixers, he was averaging 12 and a half points on 45% shooting. Also, fifth worst team in the league in second chance points given up. That's facts for McRib. Also, bottom of the league in opponent offensive rebounds percentage per game. So it all checks out. This team cannot be dominant on the glass to save their lives. It's been haunting them every single year. The offensive rebounds to still get nightmares from what Josh Hart did to them in the playoffs a couple of years ago. And anyway, we're back. Second half. VJ loses the ball. Pistons will get the possession. I would like Mac McClung on the floor right now. I want the dunk goal over Tobias Harris. How awesome would that be? Cade crosses up Edwards. Gets a switch on to Barlow. Tobias. To Sasser from deep. Clank. Sixers ball. Got VJ bringing the ball up. To Justin Edwards. Grimes guarded by Robinson. Getting held tight. Edwards pump fake. Try crossing up. Cade lost his handle. And then Watford tried a push shot on Cade down low, air ball. Tobias. Oh, Jalen Doran with the slam. How many alley oops have the Pistons had in this game? This is now reminding me of the 2021 playoffs where Trae Young would have an alley oop to Clint Capella every 5 seconds. As Grimes drains it from the left wing. All Sixers have clause in their contract. They have to get injured at least once in a season. Yes, I don't know. Josh Harris, what did you do on that island? What did you do on that island to make the Sixers this curse of a franchise? We got to be honest right now. I don't understand why the Sixers just get so unlucky with injuries. And their draft picks constantly failing. What did you do on that island, Josh? Wow, that was a sick alley-oop by Duran. Jalen Duran gets the free throw. Got Quentin Grimes bringing the ball up now. Grimes crosses up. Cade almost fell, buckled his knees. Got a turnover. Oh, and now we got Doran gets it to Sasser in the left wing. Sasser to the rim, floats it up. Short. Doran fighting for the rebound. Fumbles it, gets it to Grimes. Grimes now operating in transition. Gets it to Watford. Watford goes to the rack, try to find Barlow in the corner. Out of bounds. VJ trying to go baseline, lost his handle again. Man, Sasser's playing great defense. VJ cannot get the shot. Mid-range from the baseline, and Tobias slams it in transition. Third quarter Sixers, man. Grimes gets fouled by Tobias. I think the Sixers also have some of the worst ball handling in the league, too. There's just so many players on this team. I just don't trust to dribble basketball for a prolonged period of time. Grimes up top. Gets past Robinson. Finds Barlow in the corner. Can't get the fall. Duncan Robinson with the hezzy. Drive, lay. Got it. Dude, they're making Duncan Robinson look like one of the premier slashers in the league. This is insane. All right. We are 78 to 63. Bro. We're not even 4 minutes in the third quarter. Sixers are already getting into full swing. What the most interesting thing is that, yeah, the Sixers get kicked out of the play-in. They'll be in the draft lottery. I go to tankathon.com every day and do a simulation as I simulate the 14th spots held by the Hawks right now. The other day, I got it to where they're number one. It was ridiculous. Sim again. Yep, 14. Just yes, like a 9% chance they even get a top 4 pick in the first place. I just don't think it's going to happen. Justin Edwards, 4 steals. Justin Edwards, he plays hard. I don't think he's big enough though. You know, it's like a Rob Dillingham situation. Wait, no. Yeah, Ryan talking about Rob Dillingham. I get him and Ron Holland mixed up. Dude, I connected my why is this is using significant energy? Damn. I'll just close Chrome then. I don't want my laptop to die on me because it's powering my headphones right now. Well, not my headphones, my light that I have my phone connected to. Yeah, I mean, you have Kay Cunningham makes some great passes. Tobias coming on the baseline there. Kate's one of my favorite players to watch. We got Terry Johnson back in the game. Passes it out of bounds. So deflected by Tobias. So Sixers will keep the ball. Sixers down 78-63. Grimes to Walker. Beauchamp, right to the rack. Got it. Rolled right in. So we're Sixers cut the deficit down to 13. Kate spinning. Found Tobias getting guarded by VJ. To Duran. Oh, just bodying Jabari Walker. Treating him like a kid. Just decked him. Get the heck out of my way. Man, yeah. Duran, 12 points, 5 rebounds. And then Grimes dumps it off to Walker, who gets a layup on the other end. Robinson gets past VJ and doesn't get the foul. He tried leading into him on that pump fake. Didn't get it, though. VJ Edgecombe. Got to take advantage of this mismatch, man. Duncan Robinson cannot defend. But finds Grimes from deep. Clank. Quentin Grimes, ice cold. Sasser bricks of 3. Duncan Robinson doesn't miss many threes, though, as he gets that to go. Sixers now down 16. Payne right down the lane. Finishes over Jalen Duran. Cade. Pump fake. Another alley-oop from Cade to Duran because the Sixers, all they do is ball watch. They ball watch every single possession. Beauchamp deflects it out of bounds. Cade. Robinson from deep. Money. Sixers in the third quarter. It's actually impressive just how garbage they are in the third. And they almost turned it over. Payne finds VJ. VJ hoists up the 3. Clank. Sasser. Oh, blocked by VJ on the other end. Beauchamp left wide open. Clank. This ain't looking good. Okay, Cunningham. Pass Grimes. 5. Okay. This is insane. This is insane how many times the Sixers are giving up easy points off of cuts. And Grimes goes to the rim, gets fouled. Cade's doing whatever he wants. Passing the ball. It just really makes you think, man. Like, how are these professional basketball players scheming this up? Or not? Coaches, too. I mean, it's like the freaking coach's job to make these adjustments. Nick Nurse doesn't really make many, doesn't he? Kay Cunningham has 13 dimes. He is a great passer, but jeez. Cade, guard by Beauchamp, gets it to Stewart, gets it to Green for 3. Nothing but net. The Sixers are down 23 points. I don't know what deal they made with Satan to play well in the first half, only to just play terrible in the third. Like to just have all their brain cells disintegrate. Is this something in the team meals that they're eating? Is someone poisoning their food to where it like slowly disintegrates their brain cells by the third quarter? Like it's intentional? I don't know. Payne step back 3 off the back of the rim. Cade entry pass to Stewart. Gets fouled. He's going to the line. This got bad real fast. And you had Jalen Duren cut to the rim like 5 times. You still have Kevin Huerter continue to destroy them. Kay Cunningham doing whatever he wants. Stewart makes the first. Gets the second. Sixers down 23. Beauchamp to Terry. Payne. Floats it up. Can't get it. Case step back 3 on Terry. Can't get it to go. Sixers get the rebound. Payne was thinking about a sidestep 3. But got Justin Edwards. Okay. How did you miss that? Hey, he got it to go anyway off offensive rebound. Javonte Green was rushing down the rim, down the lane. Got fouled. He's shooting 2. Well, it's just another third quarter with the Sixers. Nothing new. I can confidently say that everyone saw this coming. The Sixers just doing their usual Sixers thing. Playing relatively well, respectable basketball in the first half. And then I don't know what happens. Is it like a curse? Did this team get cursed to where in the third quarter, it's like their brain circuitry starts malfunctioning? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. As Javante Green drains his second free throw. Dalen Terry. It's a Justin Edwards. Edwards. Got it. Through contact. Stewart to Cunningham. K to Isaiah Stewart. It's to Herter. Pistons are done playing with their food. You could say that. Yeah, they were having a lot of just broken offensive possessions, letting the Sixers slip into it. Defensively, too, they were really bad. And now they're actually starting to try. As Sasser goes in, gets fouled. So when you got Kevin Herter out there making every single three, you got Jalen Duren cutting to the basket every time and back door, and no one on the Sixers covering him because they didn't see him because they're all watching Cade. It's a disaster. Shout out to everyone still here. I know it's not very entertaining when the Sixers are down this much and when they have everyone injured, but we're sticking through it anyway because that's what we do on NZ for 3. We stick through it. We're here for the good times and the bad. We're here for everything. Whether the team sucks, whether they're amazing, we'll be here giving our thoughts, delivering top-notch analysis and commentary as the Sixers are down 21 points. How many points does Kevin Herter have? Six? He only has 6 points? It feels like he had a lot more. Javante Green, 2 for 4 from 3. Herter, 2 for 4. Duncan, I was thinking about Duncan Robinson. My bad. I'm getting the two mixed up. Yeah, Duncan Robinson, 5 for 7 from 3, leaving him wide open every possession. Pistons are shooting 11 for 25 from deep. There's always got to be some role player cooking us. I thought the Pistons were fully healthy, honestly. So that means I thought that Karis LeVert was going to play. And let me tell you something about Karis LeVert. I think ever since he was on the Brooklyn Nets, I think he switched from the Nets to the Hawks. He switched from like the Nets to the Cavs to the Hawks to the I guess the Pistons now. And I swear he has never had a bad game against this team. Always cooking us, always hitting tough shots, scoring when they needed him in close games. He's always been a thorn in their side. But we're surviving. We have been streaming for 104 minutes. Make that 105. Hit that like button if you're new around here. Sixers Pistons live here on NZ for 3. Live reaction, live commentary, and analysis. And my analysis is that the Pistons are done playing with their food, just like as Fred McRib said. They are turning up the heat. no longer playing around and starting to attack the Sixers, try and seal this game. Hawks going move past Sixers in the standings. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Let me check the Eastern Conference record. I won't be surprised if the Sixers are the 10th seed very soon. Do the Hawks play tonight? Oh yeah, they play the Nets. They're probably gonna beat the Nets. And then they're like a half. Yeah, they will because the records are gonna even out, and the Hawks have the series advantage so far. So they just do because they beat us all 4 times. So yeah, we're gonna be sliding down the East. Pistons turnover. Oh, they get it back. Javonte Green for 3 from the corner again. Hawks being the Nets right now. Makes sense. Nets trying to get AJ DeBansta. Payne has young Cade. Bounces up Barlow's leg. Pistons will get the ball. Floor's being wiped down. Now Nick Nurse is challenging the play off the out of bounds. Great. Oh yeah, we got Saquon in a Nintendo Switch commercial. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's see what's going on around the rest of the league during this break. We got the Suns are beating the Pacers 88 to 84. Magic beating the Wizards 96 to 81. Magic had a good win against the Cavs last night. They're starting to get things together. Yeah, Hawks leading at the half, 57 to 50. Heat beating the Bucks. Mavericks beating the Grizzlies. Ooh! Yo, the Spurs play the Nuggets. I got to tune into that. I'm tuning into that after this game. I've been loving what the Spurs have been doing this season, man. I'm low key. Don't tell anyone else this, but I'm low key rooting for the Spurs to win the championship, assuming that the Sixers have no chance, which they don't. So there's one team I want to see win the championship is the Spurs because it'll show the Sixers how to properly build a roster around a big man. Now, at the end of the day, too, Wemby isn't human, and he does play more than Embiid does. Yeah, you look at that Spurs roster compared to what the Sixers have, and it's night and day in terms of quality and coaching. Yeah, that's a great matchup. Nuggets Spurs, I gotta watch that. This game's put me to sleep. Okay. The Sixers turn it over again. Green. The herder left wide open. Miss. Call it out of bounds. Now we're in the bonus or something. I think we got Dalen Terry shooting free throws. 102-78 Pistons lead. Terry can make it 79. And he doesn't because he bricked the first free throw. Ooh, Saturday we got the Spurs and Hornets at 3:30. Not a bad watch either. Herter, guarded by Payne. Campaign to Denise Jenkins. Holland to Jenkins. Holland was bullying Terry a little bit down low, but couldn't get the layup to fall. Payne picked up his dribble to Edwards. Edwards surveying the court. Finds Barlow. Barlow spin move on Stewart, kicks it out. Terry. Edwards pump fake for three. Can't get the fall. Pistons get the board. Terry. Jenkins to Herter. Ooh, threaded the needle to Isaiah Stewart, who lays it in. And the Sixers let the Pistons score over 100 points already. Cameron Payne. Bank shot, can't get the fall. 8.2 seconds left in the third quarter. We're almost there, Sixers fans. We're really being tested right now. You're still up in here. Massive respect, because it shows that you're a true Sixers fan, that you're willing to endure the most egregious of basketball. Your passion stays firm despite how garbage this team is playing right now. 75% of their salary cap, by the way, is eating Twinkies on the bench. I don't think Podcast Peter and Beat are even at the game. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jenkins puts it up, bricked it. Actually got an air ball. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Sixers have yet another disastrous third quarter, leaving everyone wide open, letting players cut back door whenever they wanted to. Cade Cunningham picking them apart. Do we got a quarter point distribution? How much did... we'll find it on X. We're going to look on X real quick. See what everyone's saying. How many points did the Sixers score? Or how many points did the Pistons score? Or so if we just look up Sixers. Yeah, that was a great find by Edwards. With that Barlow cut. How much did the Sixers get outscored by? I don't even know how much they. Yeah, because I can't use my phone because I'm streaming on my phone right now, so I gotta use other methods. Does ESPN have a quarter distribution for this game? Pistons have a 99.8% chance of winning. 20 fast break points for Detroit. 50 points in the paint. Yeah, their largest lead was 25. I didn't. Wow. Damn. Oh, wait, that's right now. Ha! Does it not have who? So weird how you can just never find the point breakdown by quarter. I mean, you could do it on real, but I don't have a. Can't use my phone right now. I assume the Sixers got outscored by a bunch because they're down by 25 points. What's going on, everyone up in here? Oh, dang. Andre Drummond was out. Man. All right. Well, not like that matters anyway. Okay, fourth quarter. We're almost done, Sixers fans. We're almost done suffering. Just stick with me, man. We're almost there. And we could all watch the Spurs play the Nuggets after this. We're almost done. Our torture is almost over. We can get through this. All right. We just gotta stay firm. We gotta stay hard, as David Goggins would say. Yeah. Okay. Now the Sixers are down 25 points. Watford to VJ, guarded by Beef Stew. Yo, VJ, go take it to the rim. No one's going to the rim. Never mind. Beauchamp, back to VJ. VJ fires a long three. Clank got smothered there. And Holland put his elbow into Watford. Sixers are just too small, man. They cannot absorb contact. You all need to hit the weight room. Beauchamp for three. Back of the rim. Jenkins with the board. Gets a Herder. Oh, Herder caught Beauchamp skating. Got it to Jenkins. Oh, Pistons moving the ball around really well. Tried to dump it off to Stewart. Got a little too cute there. Grimes to VJ. Yeah, there you go. Right to the rack. Nice. VJ using his size to get it over Herder. Oh my gosh, bro. My laptop's gonna die soon. The stream won't end, but my light's gonna turn off, which sucks. Herder. Turnaround fader. Can't get it. We got Beauchamp sticking his elbow out again. And we got an offensive foul. Oh, so now you didn't call when Jenkins did it. Yeah. Jutted that elbow out. Get out of there, Herder. We gotta get this layup. I gotta save my NBA career. We are 2 hours into the stream. We're almost there, guys. Herder from the corner. Air ball. Beauchamp, the right wing, passes it to Terry. Oh, Terry behind the back dribble. Oh, and he airballed it. VJ with the putback. Yeah, Justin Edwards, Trendon Watford airballing floaters. Foul. Got beef stew going at the line for 2. Oh wait, no, we don't. Okay, I think it's an offensive foul. Grimes to VJ. VJ attacks the basket, got blocked by Jenkins. The Herder. Blocked by Grimes. Offensive rebound, Detroit. Javante Green. I like Javante Green, man. He's a nice little player. Oh, Dalen Terry's tried to slam it. Oh, it's like he froze in midair. He's being held up by, I think that was Jenkins. Ah, it's beef stew. Dang. Jenkins tried to end Beef Stew's career. And Grimes loses it. Drive him to the basket. Grimes at the line shooting 2. And he bricks the first one. Man, this team is down bad. Who is that? Is that Tyrese Martin now? Sixers down 25. 8:43 left to go. We have 8 minutes and 43 seconds left of this. And it'll be over. We just got to survive 8 minutes and 43 seconds. Bear with me. Grimes drains the second. Javante Green from the corner. It's the same play every single time. Someone dribbles it out to the wing, tries being the Sixers defender off the dribble. Everyone gravitates towards them. Ball watches, and then they kick it out to a corner shooter. Grimes. Beauchamp drives in, floats it up and in. Marjon Beauchamp scoring with 8 minutes left to go. Isaiah Stewart. Herder to Jenkins. Jenkins in the corner again. This time it's Holland. He doesn't get it. Herder, oh man, found a cutting Jenkins. You know, dude, they're letting Duncan Robinson get to the rack and throw alley-oops. Robinson even have any assists? I might be getting it mixed up. You know, Jeff Bezos is probably watching this game. He's like, who the frick is on the court right now? I paid all this money for this broadcasting deal with the NBA, and I freaking have to watch Marjon Beauchamp and Dalen Terry. BS. Sixers. We're almost there. I'm about to fall asleep. I'm sticking with it, though. We're sticking with it. Sixers Pistons. Live watch along here on NZ for 3. Thank you to everyone who's been tuning in. I can't take the soft defense anymore. All you have to do is just get past your defender, and the entire team just collapses. Pistons shooting 42% from 3. Sixers shot 19% from 3. 6 for 31. VJ 0 for 5. Grimes 1 for 8. Terry Johnson 2 for 6. Beauchamp 1 for 5. This team's a mess, man. Team's a mess. And I mean, the Pistons, they don't even have Asar Thompson and Karis LeVert either. Sixers killer Karis LeVert. So what was my score prediction? My score prediction was 115 to 97. Did the Pistons already get past there? I think the Pistons already got past 115. I already forgot the score, man. I'm sorry. Just every game this season has had such a similar story where they just simply cannot keep their man in front of them. And they're always ball watching. So I'd always do get hyped though when Campaign makes it through. I like Campaign as a player. I like his confidence. The Sixers have always needed a player who would just shoot the ball. Too many guys concerned about their stats. They're just too scared to shoot. You need some sort of offensive initiator. Walker to Beauchamp. Tyrese Martin to Terry from deep. Can't get the fall. Edwards try to get in the rebound. Couldn't get it. Robinson. Oh, Herder for 3. Keep getting it mixed up with Robinson. Herder floats it up. Dalen Terry, midi, got it. I got Sasser bringing the ball up. Got to Paul Reed. Paul Reed wasn't getting much run this game, man. Giving a lot of more time to Javonte Green. Pistons scorer. I wasn't paying attention, honestly. Oh, Green saves out of bounds. Sasser gets it to Ron Holland. Dumps it off to Sasser, who drove to the basket, got the end one. 5 minutes, 1 second left to go. Walker. Did not miscommunicate on the pass, got out of bounds, and another foul. Man, the Pistons, they run, man. They run. They try to get out and transition real fast. We got another foul. Just put us out of our misery. Can you do that, guys? Detroit. Should do that for us, please. Let's get this game over with. Herder misses the layup. Beauchamp with the rebound. Beauchamp in transition. Finds Edwards. Edwards. Try to go through the leg. Slid. Pistons pass it out of bounds. We are 4 minutes and 2 seconds left into the Sixers torture fest. Oh, Walker gets a steal. Edwards. Boom. Layup. Should I put on my other Sixers hat? Let's go. Kevin Herter. Ron Holland clanks to corner 3. Dalen Terry. ISO. Lays it up and in. We got an and one off of that. 3:20 left to go. B-ball, Paul, top of the key. Gets past Walker. Couldn't get the layup. It's typical Paul replay right there. Tyrese Martin. True pass into Walker. Laid it up and in. Terry again from deep. Oh, splash! Or the Sixers making a comeback. 2:30 left to go. They are down 23, though. That's the thing. And we got a foul. We got another foul. The talent discrepancy was just too wide. The talent gap is just way too wide, man. Too many smart basketball players on the Pistons. For 13. Bro. Javante Green and Duncan Robinson shot a combined 9 for 13 from 3. It's wild, man. Dude. Let's go to ESPN. They have some more detailed stats. Oh, crap. We're 8% left on my laptop. We'll see if we can survive. Damn. Duke almost lost to Florida State. "24 fast break points." Pistons' largest lead was 35. This team just falls asleep way too much on defense. All you got to do is either set a screen and just slightly beat your man off the dribble. You get cooked. We're still up in here. NZ for 3. Sixers, Pistons. Live reaction, commentary, analysis. It's insane how we're still here. Shout out to the 0 people up in here. Oh, then we got one guy. We got one. Next on Prime. Oh my gosh! And the Pistons, the Thunder are playing the Celtics too. That's gonna be a good one. We got some good games tonight. I probably have to watch that one since I thought the other game on Prime was the Nuggets and the Spurs or something. Yeah. $2:15 left. Dylan Terry. Beauchamp Walker for 3. Money. That's money. Ron Holland. It's Kevin Herter. Herter lays it up. Can't get it to fall.
The entire fourth quarter.
Why did that happen? My TV just turns on the volume by itself. Yeah, it's like just imagine Jeff Bezos turn on his TV, tune in this game and saying, "Who the heck is Dalen Terry? Who's Tyrese Smart? I paid for Joel Embiid and Cade Cunningham to be on my network, And this is the BS I'm getting. I spent all this money to get the NBA media rights. We're almost there. 1 minute and 14 seconds left until we are free. Edwards tips it out of bounds. We're almost there. 21% battery life left. Paul Reed with the slam. We got 1 minute left. Edwards to the ref. Why did you call? You didn't have to call a foul there, man. You did not have to call a foul. Bruh. Come on. You're better than this, refs. Actually, you're not. No, you are not. Justin Edwards actually had a good game. He shot 5 for 10, 12 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 4 steals. I like, Justin Edwards, he fights. I like players that play hard. It's just that he's too small. And he's 6'7", 203. It's just he looks small on the court. How big is Rob Dillingham, honestly? Because that dude is small. 6'2", 175. I weigh more than him, bro. Okay. 27 seconds. Jenkins for 3. Can't get the fault. Terry going to the rack. Whoa, Terry behind the rack. Oh, got Paul Reed skating. You got him on the pump fake. Reed fell for it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game. The 76ers lose to the Detroit Pistons 131 to 109. Sixers are most likely going to fall to the 9th seed or 10th seed, or yeah, I think the 9th seed if the Hawks beat the Nets. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.